Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Kelly. Welcome to my 2019 New Year's resolution, Be the Change, where I broke up with fear, I broke up with shame, and I broke up with guilt. I'm going to get started by reading my inspiration. Our deepest fear is not that we're inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, which most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, and fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give others permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Marianne Williamson. Welcome to everybody who's watching me for the first time, and welcome back to everybody who's been continuing to watch me. Help me follow through with my New Year's resolution, this is the first one I ever said I was doing out loud, and this is the first one that I've been able to keep. So last week I was talking about relationships and ghosting, and relationships are such a hard thing for me, and I never knew how to have one with anybody, not even myself. So I am practicing and I'm learning how to have a relationship with myself first. And as I'm able to do that, hopefully I'm going to be able to have them with other people too. So I want to say I got my ass kicked by love my whole life. Love for Michelle, 0. But I am healing and learning from all of that. I had such, I don't want to blame my parents because it's not their fault, but I did not have good relationship tools, I'll say. And so I never knew how to have them. But I learned how to be quiet and not speak up. And in my house, that served me well to get me through. And as I learned how to do that, I carried that into my adulthood, and that was really hard because I expected people to be able to read my mind without me telling them, and then being so hurt and disappointed when they didn't. And so this whole thing is a process, but I want to share with you guys some of the best relationship advice I ever got. Now, this is for like partnership relationships. My one girlfriend gave me the best advice ever, and she said, it's not about how things are when they're good. It's how are things when they're not good? How do you handle stress? How do you handle conflict? That you need to at least be with somebody for an entire year and go through every holiday and every birthday and every season's change, and just find out how you work together. And then the next question is this person worth it? And also, do I see God in this person? And those are all key, great questions to ask yourself when you meet somebody or when you're with somebody. And they were all yeses for me. And it doesn't matter how much you think somebody is worth it. If they don't believe that they are, there is nothing you can do. But if you believe that you are worth it, that is a great place to start and a great place to come from. And hopefully that's where I'm able to start from now. But the most important relationship I can have is with God and myself. And also, another thing that I'm learning as I'm going on with this relationship stuff is, in my house, when I was growing up, if we were mad at somebody, we never actually told the person. you would tell 10 other people and hope it got back to the person that it actually was about. And I used to say, they tell everybody but you. But I did the same thing. When I was really hurt or upset, I would go tell everybody else but the actual person. And what I'm learning how to do is how to not do that, not to call everybody and try and get them on my side and, you know, convince you of what was done to me and how I was wronged, and get you on my team, and badmouth the other person. And you know, those were some of the things that I used to do, and they're very damaging and they're very hurtful, and they don't help. So right now, what I'm able to do is actually address people when things aren't right. And it's very scary and it's very hard, and not everybody is going to like you all the time. And what I actually found out, and somebody told me years ago, is what other people think of me is none of my business. And that is a really true statement, but a really hard one to live by. But that's what I'm trying to live by. And I hope as I'm trying to live by this and I'm able to share this with all of you, that this could help you in your relationships as well. You could at least say, Michelle did it and it didn't work out so good. But thank you to everybody who's watching and who's continuing to watch me. And I will see you all next week, so stay tuned.